Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jameer, and welcome to the grounding room. Today, we are going to talk about the things that Robert has done yesterday. Robert, you got sent here because you are charged with child abuse by hitting the girls, Ella and Emma, with a tennis racket and almost giving one of them a concussion. Robert, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I'm not because Ella and Emma need to teach them a lesson for fighting over a TV. Therefore, what I did is not a serious crime.
On the other note, child abuse is a serious crime, and that is not how you teach the girls to stop the feudal. You're just making a bad choice, and that will most certainly will not get them to stop fighting. You could have called their cousins so they could stop their feudal, but did you do just that? No. So, can I call Emma Brooke, the main victim of the crime, to come up forward?
Thank you, Jameer, for letting me stand up forward. So, when Ella and I have a quarrel of who gets the TV first, Robert comes down to the living room to stop the fight. And the worst thing that he ever did to me and Ella is that he hit me and my sister with a tennis racket. And Robert, what you did to me and my sister yesterday is unforgettable. You could have called our cousins so we could stop the quarrel, not resorting to violence. Therefore, I say you should be grounded for 2 weeks.
Thanks for your time, Emma. You can go sit back down. Can I call Ella Brooke, the sister of Emma Brooke, and also the main victim of the crime, to stand up forward?
Thank you, Jameer. So, when Emma and I are having a fight over a TV, Robert comes down here and hits me and her with a tennis racket. And Robert, what you did to the both of us is very disgraceful. Tennis rackets are used to play tennis, not for hitting or used as weapons. You could have given us a concussion. And like my sister said, you should be grounded for 2 weeks.
Thanks for your time, Ella. You can go sit back down. I call up on my first witness, Olivia Brooke.
Robert, I am so angry at you of what you did to my cousins yesterday. How could you hit my cousins with the use of tennis racket? Like, a tennis racket. Are you out of your mind? Tennis rackets are not used to hit people. We use tennis rackets to hit tennis. You could have injured their heads like that. Therefore, I say you will be grounded for 2 weeks.
Thank you, Olivia. I call up on my next witness, Penelope Brooke.
Robert, what has gotten into you lately? Why on earth would you think it's a good idea to strike my 2 cousins with a tennis racket and almost injure them? That has got to be the worst thing you have ever done. If you ever go near to any of my cousins or my sister again, I swear to you, I will make sure that you will be punished by your wife. Therefore, I say you will be grounded for 2 weeks.
Thank you, Penelope. You can remain seated. Finally, I called up on my last witness, Laura Dickinson.
Laura, if you ever dare speak out of what I did to those brats yesterday, you will not gonna like what's going to happen to you.
Shut up, Robert. You deserve this for what you did to the Brooke sisters. Robert, I was so disappointed with what you did yesterday. I can't believe you hit Ella and Emma Brooke with a tennis racket. In fact, that was my tennis racket that you just stole. Therefore, you will be grounded for 2 weeks when we get home.
Thanks for your time, Laura. You can sit back down now. Okay, Robert, I have come up with my final decision of what your punishment is gonna be. For hitting Emma and Ella with a tennis racket and child abuse, you will be grounded for 2 weeks by your wife. End of discussion. Everyone can go now.